great ideas for Mom. From Queens Parish and the Queens Guild, we welcome Trish LaFear and Ann Krieger. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks, Bart. Thanks.
And Trish is JTV's own and has been featured on Meet the JTV Staff a few times.
A few times. Yes. Her favorite.
Now you're representing Queens today.
That's right. Yep.
And Ann, I think this is your first time here.
It is my first time. I have my complimentary I've Been on Bart Holly mug. I'm excited about that. Pretty proud of that. Yep.
Well, yeah, because you've got a ways to go to catch up with your husband, Kevin Krieger, who's been here many times.
Yes, who does not have a mug. So I will be able to drink this in front of him until he's on the show again.
Okay.
We might have to share.
No.
We'll just have to have Kevin back.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, I've never heard of this event, vendor craft event.
It is our very first one at Queens. Yes, it's the debut event. St. John's has been doing one in the fall, for a long time, and other churches too. And we thought, well, that's kind of a lot of them at that time of year, for the Christmas holidays. What if we offer one in the springtime? So that was kind of what we decided to do, and it just sort of started rolling, and it's now happening.
Well, it's something we've kind of always talked about doing for the last handful of years, and we've always done the daddy-daughter dance.
Yes.
20 years we did that, and we handed that off to another circle. So we were looking for another fundraiser, and we decided to give it a try. And then we were just super surprised the response we got, not knowing first time how many people we'd get, but we're up to 38 vendors already. So.
Yikes.
Yes.
Which sounds small for a lot of them, but being our first one, we just wanted to take it nice and easy, and so we're pleasantly surprised how many we've got coming.
And we're full.
Yeah.
And we're
We
full.
can't hold any more.
Yeah, we can't hold any more booths and tables. So yes, we are a full event.
And you're right, and usually these things happen leading up to Christmas, and so look at all the different things that people can shop for.
And I think we address all of those things with the vendors that we chose. So we did attend a lot of the ones in the fall and talk to a lot of crafters and ask them if they'd be interested in doing a spring show with us, and we got a lot of positive responses, and a lot of them will be there. So yeah.
You brought, I think this is an example of a craft.
This is fused glass, and to toot my own horn, this is my fused glass. Yes, I'm going to also have a booth there.
It's a little birdhouse.
It is a little birdhouse, and these are very popular with moms and
that's
mom's day gifts.
That's actually very kind of tricky too. Ann hosted over at Shabby Chic a class for our circle, and we were all doing that too, and it's quite a lot of work.
Yes. Yeah. So I'll be selling a lot of things, little different things, but I like the birdhouses, and I thought I'd show you one.
So circles are part of the Guild, which is, as you told me before the show, Trish, the longest running organized
I believe
group
that's
at
correct.
the parish.
Right.
I agree. Yep.
And it's one of those. I want to say it's like 90 plus years or something like that.
I was
It's like all of our grandmas and
so,
grandmas,
a lot of
a long time.
generations.
The tricky part is we're trying to perpetuate it. Women are more busy these days. I mean, that used to be the thing. I stayed at home. It was kind of like, I hurry up and get home from work. I got circled tonight. It was our social event to go out and do that. And moms are so much busier now. So we're always trying to find ways to perpetuate getting the young women in. And as Father Tim always says, everybody's a member of the Guild. All the women of the parish are. It's just whether or not you choose to be active. So we're just always looking for new ways to do that.
Yeah, my mom, my parents lived in Jackson. My mom was in a Guild, in a circle. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, it was a big part. And it's like, as you mentioned, trying to keep it going. It's like all, the Kiwanis and Lions and all, it's a struggle for everyone.
And I think everybody, obviously we try to do fundraisers to help do things for Father, for the church, but it's a community event. It's being together. So a lot of it's about building friendships, which I think is even more important. Yeah. As well as raising funds. So
agreed.
So Ann, you've got this talent of fused glass.
Yes.
And I know many of Trish's talents, including cooking and baking, which we've enjoyed the results of here.
She makes a really good chocolate chip cookie.
She is very good.
Very good.
I like to bake. I don't like to cook so much, but I love to bake.
She's a great baker, yes.
So will there be baked goods at this?
Yes. I had to write down a few of them because I couldn't remember them all. But yes, we definitely have baked goods, some breads and bagels, cupcakes. We have the Catholic shop coming, we have jewelry, we have the glass art, candles, and homemade soaps. We also have reversible dog bandanas. That was one of my favorite ones. So
that
they,
was so
they
cute.
agreed
We
to
saw
come.
it.
You know, dogs rule the world now, right?
Right.
So, and then a gentleman's coming and offering hot air balloon rides to sign
Yeah.
up for that.
So he's going to have his own.
we're going to have some interesting
quite a
displays.
yeah, eclectic.
So it'd be worth coming in just to check out all the different vendors that we have. So
Well, a reversible dog bandana I've never heard of. So if it slobbers on one side, you can just...
you got, I guess.
Exactly right.
Do your dogs have any bandanas?
No, but I'm going to get some this weekend.
And there's a very small admission fee.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it is a
$2.
fundraiser, but we are going to have food offered for one of our other circles, St. Marie Goretti. We'll be offering food for purchase in the cafeteria, so it's going to be a whole day event, pretty much, 10 to 3. So
10 to 3. Yeah. So, and I think the weather's going to help that. And
Is there refreshments? We were talking about another circle that's in charge of refreshments.
right, so they're going to have
Yes.
like pizza and hot dogs, more lunch type foods, and then the other ones will be around vendors offering the sweets. So
Oh, it's a long day. So the
Yeah.
early bird gets the worm at something like this.
not
don't know.
necessarily. Well, no, my birdhouses will probably be
Oh.
sold out pretty quickly. So, in
Well,
that sense, yes.
If you want the best choice.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Come
yes.
early.
Yes.
Sure.
Come early. Open at 10.
And is this an Oriole?
Sure.
Well, it's orange, so I mean, I don't know any other
I
ones.
just put it on to match the house.
Oh, okay. You didn't make the bird?
I did not make
Oh,
the
just
bird.
the fused glass.
Birds are optional. You
What's-
can add a bird.
What's fused glass? Is it like,
Fused glass is glass that can be in a kiln and take very high temperatures. And when it can do that, it fuses together.
oh,
So it is glass, and I make mobiles and stuff, and garden stakes, just all different kinds of art. This particular batch that I'm working on is mostly spring and summer related. So, yeah.
so can you get this up to a temperature in your own house?
No, I use a friend's kiln. Actually, Shabby Chic is nice enough to offer that to me, and so yes. So Michelle's nice enough to let me use her kiln, and it does get to 2,000 degrees.
Oh my
and,
gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's great about all the community events, because what we did, we first offered this to parishioners that were
Yes.
vendors or had a home business, and then we kept opening it up. So we've always had a supportive community, so
Yeah.
expecting a
And
good
it's,
turnout.
yeah, open to the community for sure.
Well, you're supporting local when you
Absolutely,
shop at
That's what we
Something
try
like
to
this.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to make money, but we want our vendors to make money as well. So win-win.
Yeah.
I-
So we're keeping our fingers crossed. We do think it's going to be a pretty good event.
and
Well
men-
attended.
Men should come.
Well, sure, they have to buy gifts, right?
Yeah.
For Mother's Day.
Mother's
birthdays,
Day is coming
and
up.
different things, so
Graduations
sure.
are coming up. Anniversaries.
And there's food, so.
Yeah, and there is food. Next year, we're hoping maybe that we'll have a beer and wine option. But for our first year, we're just sort of, let's see how this goes, and then we'll expand from here.
Well, I'm anxious to see how it goes, so maybe I'll pop by.
I
Great.
love it.
Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for having us.
The first, shall we call it the first annual?
Absolutely. We are the first annual craft and vendor event.
That's the sign of confidence. It's going to be a big hit, and we'll be doing this for many years.
Yeah.
Thank you to both of you from Queens and the Queens Guild, Ann Krieger and Trish LaFear.
Thank you, Bart.
Thanks so much. I think we have